What is up, bitches? As you can see, there is an open seat because tonight, I am actually going to conversate with a friend, and he is amazing. I've known him for a really long time. He's completed the 45 hard challenge. He's a marathon runner. He's been through a lot. I'm not sure what he's going to want to share. I have some questions. This is my first time doing this. I'm really nervous, and it feels so silly to be nervous because this is somebody that I've been on multiple trips with, snowboarded with, done a bunch of stuff, went through high school with him. So with that being said, bear with me, bear with him. I'm not sure. I really hope everybody feels good, and this is good. And I hope that you know that this is going to get better, and I'm really sorry. It's really awkward. This is really hard. That's why I know a lot of people do this shit. This shit crazy. Intro, as you heard me, as you were outside, that was so embarrassing.
I mean, I do, but I don't really give a shit.
But anyway, so let's start off. I guess, how was your day? You said you've been doing your run club.
Yeah,
how's that
so
going?
my run club, Whenever's Clever Run Club, we started 5 months ago or something. So the name started because my work schedule is all over the place. Every week I'm trying to deal with different hours, and I work 2 days, 2 nights, so everything's all over the place. So it's really whenever's clever for me.
That's awesome.
And I try to do every Saturday, but sometimes I work Saturday. But it's cool, eventually. It's hard in the winter because nobody really wants to run,
Me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna come.
No, I know you will. I know you will.
I saw you guys are out there today, and I walk out there to go to the gym, and I was like, I'm about to go around the treadmill because it's fucking cold.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And today was on the nicer side, I would say.
Yeah, it was actually really nice. What do I need to do to be a better runner and stuff? I'm trying to lose weight, all this stuff and whatever. And I gave him a couple tips, focus on your form, focus on your breathing, but just get out there, go do miles. Really, it's not even about doing miles. Just get out there, go do one, and just build consistency. There's no problem with going and stopping, True. I stop at Quick Check, chug a bottle of water, stand there for 5 minutes, and I'm like, all right, we're back in this, you know, and then I'll run 8
true.
more or
yeah,
something.
It's not like I'm trying to compete for the
No, you're just trying to start up.
Yeah, that's true.
When I started building up consistency in running, I definitely was sore on my chest, I wasn't used to 18 miles or something, and I go 18, 20 miles or whatever, and my whole upper body will just be dead after.
In the front more?
Yeah, just because, it's you're constantly moving. And, that's just annoying.
Yeah.
Why do I have these, things? I'm focused on my legs, and these things are in the way.
Right.
But obviously, it's all connected, and it helps you,
I know.
Keep it
I noticed that, too. I'm not even kidding you. I'm running with my legs, and I tell maybe I overthink it too much, but it's always you're essentially falling forward. Yeah. And I'm worrying about my arms the entire time. And I'm it's not like I'm running with my fucking hands.
Yeah,
I think I just kind of got to let go.
You do need to loosen up at the top.
Let go.
I don't think about my
Your
upper
arms
body.
at all.
I think about how I'm landing on my foot. And that's the biggest thing. Because you don't want
Let's see if I'm doing it right. What's the correct way of going over the foot?
You don't want to be too far up, on your tippy toes, and you definitely don't want to be heel striking. You want to be at the forefoot, right before your tippy toes. If you focus on the way you're landing, and you just keep that rhythm, you're good to go.
Yeah, and then with practice, it's probably just becomes second nature, walking.
Complete. I don't even think
because when you walk,
anything.
You don't think about how you're walking,
right, exactly.
But it's funny because back in the day in high school, I used to joke around with people because they would ask me, they'd say how do you have such a big ass? Girls, I remember Lizzie would ask me that, and I was I don't know, and I was that's actually a good question because I wasn't working out at the time. Jeans definitely come into play. But what I came up with, no idea, there's no way to prove it, but what I came up with is I was walking a lot all over town, before we drove everywhere and shit. And I always paid attention to how much force, like, I pushed. And then I started, like, putting my hand, like, when she said that to me, I was like, I don't know, I think it has something to do with the way I walk. Because, like, when I walk, I kind of, like, I feel my butt cheek going up, because I'm, like, putting that pressure on the foot. And then I'm just, like, pressing, like you kind of said, like, about, like, how I'm landing. So I was like, I don't know, because some people walk weird. I'm going to be honest. Like,
Yeah. Definitely.
You gotta kind of walk proud, dressed up, like all that shit. But yeah, that was just like interesting.
Try and actually ramp up to like 50 or 60
a week.
Yeah,
You're an animal, dude.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to get into ultras.
I was gonna say, what's the reasoning? Like, what motivates you? Like, what is that's making you want to be like, a lot under your belt, a lot of miles? Under your belt?
I mean. So I did the Marine Corps 50, or like it's a Marine Corps marathon weekend 50K. So the 50K is 31.1 miles. And that was my first ultra. Anything over 26.2 is an ultra marathon. But I wanted
That's crazy.
I was training originally for a 24-hour race.
What?
And I was going to shoot for 101 miles.
Bro, I can't even fucking fast for 24 hours. Holy shit, dude.
I remember we were talking about that.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
I gotta dabble in that again, but I don't know. But
that's insane. And okay, so you would be able to stop, right? To like
if you stop, had to. You chill. You chill for like 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever. Yeah. Or you can take little naps. It depends on like how you want to run your race, because it's a 1 mile loop, the one that I was doing. But with any ultra, like
so it's a loop. That's boring for 24 hours.
Yeah, it's boring. But I just wanted to like get try it out, get the miles down, because like most ultras are all trail running. Yeah. And that shit's gnarly.
That's what I thought it was going to be. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm going to jump to that because I'm not there yet, but that's what I would have more of an interest in doing. Because even on the treadmill, dude, like after like mile 2.5, I'm like, all right, I'm tired of looking at this stupid news channel. Like,
right. The treadmill sucks. Like,
and it's not even the same. It's not even the same.
That's why you got me outside, like,
I know,
running in 3 degree. Like, last week I did a 3 degree.
That's crazy.
My first marathon was a 4:40. Like, I ran it in 4 hours 40 minutes. My second marathon was 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Wow, you got it down.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So I'm trying to PR this year. I'm not sure which race. I got Philly in the fall. I think I'm going to do the Marine Corps again. So I'm going to PR somewhere this year for sure. I'd like to get sub 3:30. That'd be cool. 3:20 even. I don't know. It's like... Yeah, it's fast.
That's crazy. So, what is that equal to mile-wise?
I'd like to get down to like sub, like 7:45 per mile. I mean, I think I was running.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I think my lowest was like 8:30. But like at the same time, I'm never really like focusing on that. I'm more or less focusing on my breath, focusing on, I'd like to just go further.
Yeah. I mean, you're
right now, at least.
I tell people a lot all the time too, like, don't focus on the distance. Don't focus on your pace or anything. Like, another metric that I tell a lot of people to focus on is like, just if you want to run for 30 minutes, go run for 30 minutes. No matter how long the distance is, how fast it is, who cares?
Just to hit that accomplishment.
Just the 30 minutes.
Pass me the wine real quick.
Yeah, totally.
I'm going to pause this real quick because my camera is really stupid and I have to pay attention to the time. Because actually, fun fact, I Googled it. It will stop recording at 30 minutes, and it's a tax reason. They don't create, a lot of cameras won't record for longer than 30 minutes unless you have an external thing or stream it into a computer, because they have to pay taxes when they export it, because it's considered it's considered something else other than a camera.
Yeah.
So they would pay more taxes on it.
Wow.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
That's interesting.
Because I was like, kept Googling it. I'm like, that was another thing. I'm like focusing on this, right? And then I look up and it's like, stopped recording. And I'm like in the middle of a deep thought. And I'm like, God damn it. But you did say, did you do track? I remember we talked about that sometime.
I did like indoor track.
But you wished, right?
Yeah.
That's like a
exactly.
regret. Damn.
Yeah. Well,
dude.
it wasn't really my fault.
Our high school sucked. That's why.
No. Well, it was my fault in the end. But I should have pushed my parents more when I really wanted to do it, when I was in like middle school or whatever. But I guess track meets were on Sundays and we were always going to church. So like they were like, nah. I was like, damn. And I probably could have pushed them.
I didn't know that you did church like that with your fam.
Yeah, they...
Still?
No, not me. I mean, you know, like I'll like blow in sometimes and, you know, leave.
I'm like a
holiday.
Our family's like a holiday type church. Because I mean, I believe you could believe in it and not go to church every Sunday. But some people don't agree with that. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, but they're, you know, like.
Oh, there's like really, there's limits
like
to this shit.
There's a huge range, you
Yeah,
know,
definitely.
like let's be honest.
Is what kind of brought you back to.
Yeah, so my mom
50 miles a week. Crazy guy.
So my mom actually, it was like 5-6 years ago. I think it was like 6 years ago. I was living in Philly and everything. She like texted us, me, my brother and sister. She's like, yeah, I just finished another half marathon. And I'm like,
your
what?
mom runs?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
yeah,
I did see
she
this
does.
picture. You guys all did a marathon together. You and your brother.
We did a 5K when we visited
sick.
her in Florida. Yeah, it was like all of us. Yeah, 8
I
of us
love
or
that.
something. Yeah, but we had a blast
That's
for
cool.
that. But yeah, she texted us like, you know, 1 year or whatever, and I'm like, fine, like I'm done. I can't like just let her keep killing it and me not try. You know?
Yeah.
So then like a day later, it was like a day later or 2 days later, I like went out, did my first mile. But I straight up like flicked a cigarette, did the 5K, and then smoked another one. And I was like,
let's go.
Oh, that's it? Like, I don't know. It's like the color run. It's like, you know, like they like throw color at you and it's like,
this
and then I was
bitch
like,
is killing it and
she's
I'm
killing it and I'm not
supposed to be killing it and I'm over here
I'm
eating
not.
cheese doodles.
Exactly.
Smoking ciggies.
Hey, I still eat cheese doodles.
Me too. Yeah. Hey,
but,
if you run fucking 40 miles a week, you can eat cheese doodles.
I have, yeah. I mean,
have like a fucking
free
8-pack.
Yeah, I can get, yeah. And then like, I think me and my college girlfriend at that time, like we broke up or something. And then I met someone new. She like said that she was a runner. She wasn't a runner. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, whatever.
What does that mean? Like you could just tell, like, because you were like, come along, and every time she'd say no, or was it like?
Yeah, she'd say no or something, and I'd be like, come on, let's just do like a mile or two, and she'd be like, nah. And I'm like, okay, like you just like you were all talk like in the beginning.
She fished you in saying
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah,
whatever.
But you were biking. I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Did that have anything to do with it?
I was a bike messenger, so that helped me a lot with my endurance for sure. I was a bike messenger for 8 years. 6 years. Yeah,
I remember
think
that
6
shit,
5, 6
dude.
years. Yeah.
I thought that was crazy.
And,
delivering fucking food on a bike is crazy around Philly.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Good thing you never got hit.
Yeah, no, I lost a buddy. R.I.P. Pablo. Love you, baby. Yeah.
Rest in peace. No way.
Yeah, and
wait,
that was
this
like
is kind of like off trail,
but
but yeah, I was gonna say, did this for some reason? I don't remember clearly because I remember I visited you a couple times, but was that kid also friends with my ex's friend? Remember, did you know Kevin? You lived or
yeah.
Did you live with him?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, for a long time. Yeah.
Right. Was it also hit one of his friends? Because he got hit too. He got hit by a car.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we were neighbors.
Right.
With this guy.
That's what it was. I do remember hearing about that, and I was like, dude, Zach better be fucking careful.
Yeah. No, after that, I like completely. It was basically
dancing with the devil.
Like a few weeks, I was like, there's no way I'm delivering food ever again.
On a bike.
And then I was like, okay, marathon, let's go. Started training, hit my 20-mile
I feel like that's
benchmark.
just your personality.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like you're just like, oh, you think I can only do 10?
Yeah.
I'm going to do 100.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, you just jumped from 10% to fucking 90.
Right.
Like, but I feel like that's you.
No,
so that's
it is,
cool.
definitely. But then COVID happened, and then they canceled all the races. So I was like,
You can't
Why am I
run
tra-
when
why
you
am-
have fucking. I
well,
don't
why am I
understand.
training? Well, I mean, like, you know, it's like, it's a lot
They
of
canceled
freaking-
everything. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, like, I mean,
matter.
my first marathon was like 25,000 people.
Well, it was so weird.
There's, well, not like weird, but like there's things that like you don't expect for like certain things. So like my first marathon was Philly, and I didn't realize how much of a party it is for spectators. And so like I like was running, you know, it's like first 5K, that's first 3 miles of 26.
Yeah.
And I see a table, and it's got fireball shooters and shots of beers. And I'm like, bet. Okay, I guess this is how it is.
And you took
Rip a
one?
shot. Yeah, and I hit every other table on the way through. I think I got like 8 shots in that day, and like
Dude,
like,
that's awesome.
but yeah, like the last shot was a
Now you're just having a good time.
oh yeah. Dude, we were living. I mean, we were living, and then we really weren't, honestly.
Yeah, I was going to say. And
'Cause,
then
like,
afterwards, you're like, cramp.
yeah.
I need a fucking cheeseburger.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, you always run into people, and, like, I ran into, during that race, I ran into this guy that I'd only met a couple times, and he's like, yo, you're that guy. And he's all fired up. It's like, you know.
What
8, 9
guy?
a.m.
How did he know you?
Well, he knew me, like, through, like, friends or something. We probably saw each other at a party or at a bar or something. And he's like,
That's
oh,
crazy,
shit,
though.
you're Zach. And then he's like, here. And he throws a bottle of Henny at me. I'm like, fired up, mile like 23 or something. I'm like, oh. And I'm like, see you later, bro. And I'm like, that was like the tipping point for me. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I can't be doing this.
That's a lot of shots, dude.
No, but I mean, you know, there's always like, especially running in Philly, you know, you always see like the homeless people, like it's like fights and like you know
What?
shit. Oh, during my first
Did anyone see a pee their pants?
18
Or
huh?
a pee on the side?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, but that's just like, you know, being
You're
out
able
and
to
about.
do that? Or is there porta potties?
Oh, for races, I mean, you know, I pee anywhere that I need to. I don't pee my pants yet. I think I will once I really start competing, because that's what they do.
I've
like,
seen somebody shit.
Yeah,
a video.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's,
You can miss me with that. Come on. Like, if you really have to poop, how long does it take?
bro,
10
it's
seconds?
a PR. No, it's a PR, dude. Are you
You
kidding
would
me?
shit your pants?
100% for a PR, 150%. You don't get it. Like, this is like my life. Like,
But then you
I'm
have
always
to
looking
run
at-
the rest of it with poop on your leg.
Whatever. I'm already fucking
That's
dying.
that runner's fucking mentality.
I'm
That's
already like
crazy.
in it. Like, I'm covered in salt. My whole face is covered in salt. I'm like
What's a
water
little bit of
station.
poop?
Like, it doesn't matter. I'm already covered in like shit everywhere anyway. Like,
That's
what else
probably
is
what-
like real shit? You
That's
know?
probably
Like,
what they thought too. Like, I'm not fucking. Because I get it.
No, because if you I missed my 5K PR by 3 seconds in November.
Oof. What'd you do?
I mean, I knew I wasn't prepped. I went through a breakup in like early November.
Oh, I
or
thought
end
it.
of
Well, like 3 seconds
October.
sounds like you popped a piece of gum in or something. And slowed you down.
No, I was just like slightly slower, and I couldn't PR that race. And I PR'd my marathon this year, half marathon, and 10K, and then I was trying to PR the 5K. Last year was like a huge year for me for running. This
That's
year's gonna be bigger, but
That's fucking crazy. Oh, do you listen to anything while you run?
so once I like got past like this idea of like having like you rely on music as a crutch when you're running. And also I hate DJing while I'm running.
Oh, yeah,
like
me too.
thinking about the next song, or like,
This
I don't
song
want to hear
sucks.
this. This is the next, like, next one. It's like, no, like that shit has gotta go.
Damn.
So for the most part, like,
Maybe that's part of my problem.
yeah. I mean, if you're DJing while you're running, like, shit's a pain in the ass.
Well, I noticed, that's a good point, because I noticed even today, I was locked in. And same with yesterday. Like, now that I'm, like, doing this running thing, like, I'm trying to, like, not think about my arms. Like, my arm has not been hurting. I've just been trying to go. And I have a playlist. It's called Tunnel Vision. So,
Right.
like, the songs that I know I wouldn't skip if I was driving.
Right.
So I've been trying to, like, when I'm driving, and I never skip this song. Even if I heard it a million times. I never skip this song. I'm going to add it to that playlist. And today and yesterday when I ran, I literally felt like that, like tunneled visioned in on just running. And by the time, like, I looked down, I was like, oh shit, like, I just ran for 25 minutes
Right.
and I didn't change the song once.
Right.
But other times, yeah, I hate it, because I'll hold it in my hand as I'm running. Like, I won't stop running, but it does, like, throw off my breath.
Right.
It throws off my tempo.
Well, you're not focused on the job that's being done. Like, your first priority is getting the job done and putting down those miles.
I just need to, the other thing that I told myself is, like, if I were to run outside, then like, I want to try it. Like, I told myself, like, yeah, like, listen to the birds. It's just at the gym, it's like you're gonna listen to a song or hear somebody
yeah.
that you also fucking hate.
I mean,
so, like,
I'm
I'd rather
anti-treadmill. 100%.
I know you are, but but then the other thing is just, like, get, like, a long DJ set or something like that I need to do. But have you ever done, like, a podcast or anything?
Yeah, I've done podcasts, and that's, like, fine. But it's a crutch, you know, like, it's distracting me from focusing on every step, every breath, where I'm going, like, my pace,
I could
like, my
see
intention.
that. I want to try that. I'm gonna try. Julia says that.
It makes me a much better runner. It moves the needle, like, substantially. I am definitely going snowboarding on Monday. I just don't know where yet. And then, like,
jealous.
my drive home, I'm gonna be fired up because I've rode all day bombing mountains.
Wait, can we talk about where do you drive? Because you really be driving more than 3 hours and then 3 hours back.
Yeah, I do.
You're
so
crazy,
yeah,
dude.
yeah, I do the day trip a lot.
How many hours and what mountain?
So I went to Killington a couple weeks ago alone. Yeah,
That
straight
is
up
4 hours
Yeah.
and 30 minutes.
4 hours with my driving.
Okay, 4 hours, and then you ride for whatever, I
8,
guess,
yeah.
8 hours, and then 4 hours of
Yeah.
driving back. You're crazy.
Yeah, it's a gnarly day, but it's worth it. Like, I'm not riding at Creek.
No, I know,
I don't
but
wanna
you
ride.
don't want to just, like, get a hotel and then just ride 2 days and then drive back?
Well,
I know it's expensive as fuck, dude.
Yeah, like, but
It's
that adds
expensive as
up.
fuck.
Like the day trip is sick because, like I get to, I'm okay with waking up at 4.
That's
You
what I
know,
did when I went
leaving-
last time. Hmm.
Yeah, like,
I have no
you
problem
leave
with
at
that.
4:30, and, like, the hardest part is really the 2 hours at the end on the way home. You know, like,
That's
because, like,
the
I'm
one I
fired
would be
up.
thinking about.
Yeah,
That's what
but
I'm saying.
What I do is I stack my phone calls. Like,
Oh, I fuck
I
with
get
that.
like, I text like 15, 20 people.
All right,
Like,
add me to the
yo,
list. I'll help you out.
Yeah, like, yo, like, give me a call between this time and this time. I'm gonna be driving for 4.5. I've been riding all day. I've been up since 4 a.m. Like, just, like, shoot the shit with me
I
for
was just
45
gonna
minutes,
say.
30 minutes, whatever. Like, doesn't matter. We'll talk about anything. Or you could just listen to me. You know, like.
Dude, literally, if you've ever answered me and talked to me for longer than an hour or 45 minutes, longer than 45 minutes, like, I fucking really appreciate you. Because, like, that shit is just awesome. Because I know, like, people are busy and
No,
shit.
yeah, exactly. They're living their lives and whatever, but, like,
And I'm
if
over
they
here
give
just
me,
driving.
Yeah, having a buddy is sick, you know, like,
It's sick.
and
It's
then
so
on the way
sick.
home, it's like we can recap the day and then,
Yeah.
like, shoot the shit more. Like, I meet so many people every single lift. I'm talking to people. Cracks it open. He's like, it's actually my birthday, so this is kind of crazy. I'm like, dude, what are the odds? Like, this is sick.
I love it.
Dapped him up, like, whatever, shot the shit. And then I never saw him again. I'll never see him again.
Never.
I don't know what his name was.
Bro,
Dave, Bob, whatever. Like,
fuck you, camera. I was talking about yesterday, same shit with me. Right now, my thing is, if I don't go to the gym, I'm sitting in traffic. So I'm like, that's like a big push.
right.
But I don't want to fucking go. Like,
Right.
But I always bring my shit after work. So I go after work every day. And I'm like, okay, I'll just sit in the sauna. Like some days, because it's like I just worked out 4 days. Now it's Friday. I'm like, all right, I'll just sit in the sauna. And I'm like, once I get there,
But you're already
I'm
there.
always like, hell no, I'm feeling it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
I
like
mean, once
it
you
is
start-
just showing up, and that's what like
It
I
is.
remember my when I joined kickboxing. That's what he first said, because I would always just be like, get there, and I'd be like, oh, and he'd be like, well, you got here, and
You're
that's
here.
that's the
Exactly.
biggest thing. And I'm like, he's like,
Yeah.
the hardest part is showing up. He's like, and now you're here, and you think I'm gonna let you fucking sit there and complain? He's like,
Right.
hell no, like put your fucking gloves on, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, like, even I'll tell people, even if like they've never been to the gym or something, like, don't even focus on going to the gym. Focus on getting to the gym.
Right.
And go there for 5 minutes and then try to leave. Try to
Right.
leave.
Dude.
Are you gonna leave? No, you're not gonna
Dude,
fucking leave.
literally.
But if you go and walk through the door to the gym 5 days for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And even if some days
You ain't
you actually
fucking
do.
leaving.
No, but even if you do for just 5 minutes and you leave, like, that builds the habit. Like this is, like, you have to start so small.
Yeah.
And like setting this bar too high, everybody does it. Everybody's like, oh, well, this guy's doing 40 miles a week. Like, why am I only doing, like, so I'm just not going to do it at all. And it's like,
Yeah.
dude, somebody mentioned pre-workout the other day, and I was like, damn, I might try starting pre-workout
Have
again.
you ever done it? Oh, you
Yeah, I
have.
was doing it for a lot.
I do
but-
not. And I did it once, and it was really funny because I was on one of those hour calls with my friend. I'm like, I'm at this house, and I'm just house sitting. Like, you want to just call? Like, I don't really feel like, I feel like I just heard a noise. Like, just call me. And, like, I was like, I'm going to get ready to go to the gym. And I'm, like, literally speaking what I'm doing, like, not knowing anything. He's going to say anything. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm going to try this pre-workout. I went and bought protein, and they gave me this, like, pre-workout little thing. So I was like, he's like, oh, well, you just so you know, like, you're gonna feel like tingly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really?
Yeah, like,
I'm like, well,
crazy.
I already literally just finished it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
oh fuck. And
Yeah.
I literally was like, thank God you said that. Like, if I didn't say it out loud, he wasn't with me.
Right.
So I'm like, thank God you said that, because I swear to you, dude, I had like a 30-minute drive to the gym.
Oh my God.
And I'm like,
yeah.
whoa,
Yeah,
dude, I
way
feel
too soon.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're good. Yeah, like, once I realized.
Head though.
Thank you, Heidi. Once because I hit a wall at like mile 24 or something when I did my last marathon. I was like, shit, this like sucks. I got 2 more miles, whatever. But then like I ran through 26 and I was like, so it's all a mental thing. Like, once you realize like where your finish line is,
agree. I do.
then like your mind like reacts accordingly.
Because if you're, it's totally mental. Because think about it, like, if you're getting chased by something, you're gonna fucking run.
You're just going. Yeah,
Yeah, you're
exactly.
gonna fucking run.
By any means necessary.
Yeah. So
So,
it's
like,
like
yeah.
that just shows that it's like you can do it. There's like certain limits, of course. Like
course.
the joke is like,
Yeah.
if the fat person's gonna be in the back, like they're gonna get eaten by the bear first.
Right.
If we're all running or caught by the cops first, like then that's because their physical form is
Right.
not as good, but mentally we're all on the same page of run.
Right, exactly.
And don't stop.
Yeah. Like, I am surprised by some of these runners at like these different run clubs that I go to, like how much they drink. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, I mean, like, I can drink like a good amount.
Yeah.
So like, I understand that from a personal perspective, but
Yeah.
like when I'm actually thinking about it, I'm like, damn, he's like going for it.
At the run?
No, not at the run. But I'm just saying, like, just in general, like, in life.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I was going to say, I watched a podcast of, what is his name? Oh, he's the Blink-182 drummer. Travis Barker or whatever.
Yeah, his run club thing is sick.
He's got a run club, and he was talking someone else he was running with, maybe like, I don't remember, another famous person, but they were just saying how like they'll be drinking the night before, but then it also like made them be more aware of like what they're doing the night before. And even that made me too, like mostly with yoga, because I have yoga at 9 a.m, Saturday, Sundays. So I'm like, like what I do Saturday, what I do Friday really depends on if I'm going to go, because one, like it's quiet. You don't want to be like, like while you're in there, like I've had moments of like, so like that stuff's pretty cool. But what they were saying was kind of just like they would start being more mindful and would be like, I'm actually not going to drink like that many, because tomorrow I have this run club and I'm going to do this. Exactly. And then it just became like a really good habit. And now they're obsessed with the feeling of running, and they're just obsessed with it, that they actually just like, I don't think he said he cut it out completely, but just along the lines of like, I just am more mindful of like how much I drink, because I care more about like how good I feel tomorrow, because I'm obsessed with running.
Exactly.
I was like, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, I just got like this new like watch that it just tracks my stuff. It's like an Apple Watch, but
but
Garmin.
Not an Apple Watch.
Garmin like made like GPSs like
that's what I was thinking now, like a Tom. Remember the Tom?
Tom. Yeah.
Is that what it's called, bro? Fuck. Well, I'm not vaping.
Yeah, no, you're killing it. That's awesome. Because I talked shit to you, I think, the last time we talked. And I was like, girl, you gotta stop it. But now I'm fucking back in it. So stupid. That's a whole nother story. I don't want to get into that.
Yeah. We're going to keep it on the fucking what we are doing good with, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to like rebrand the run club, and then I'm going to start putting out clothes, and then...
The logo's sick, though. Don't lose that.
No, I'm changing it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't want it. It's AI generated. I don't want it. I want like straight up my hand drawn.
I thought you did draw.
I drew like a portion of it, but like it's me and AI. I want it straight up me.
You should, because you're an artist.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not.
Let's go.
And like I want to design all my designs and stuff. Like I don't want fucking AI. It's so easy. Anybody crazy. Can do it, but
no, I know.
Not everybody can draw
use it
the
when it
logo,
helps you, but like in that sense, like you should.
It
like,
did help me start it up. You know, like get it freaking going.
Quick.
Oh, cool. Logo, website, all the stuff, and yeah. Now that I'm like in it, I'm trying to rebrand so that I can get like my clothing out. So
are you gonna do like shorts? Because I always talk. Yeah. I told my MMA guy this. We do hoodies and shirts, and I'm like, bro, I want even socks.
I'm doing shorts and leggings.
Like, you know how many t-shirts I have?
I'm focusing on shorts, Okay,
that's
shorts, leggings.
That's what I always say. I'm like, dude, everyone could use shorts. Like, you could...
Right.
Like, I have a million t-shirts, but, like, shorts... Right. I literally have, like, 3 running shorts.
I think there's, like, really... This is a whole nother episode. But, like, I think there's really bad patterns out in the fitness industry right now. And like people don't know how to design.
Well,
and it's really
I'm curious to hear about like a man's shorts, but like for a girl, just today I wore my Nike ones. Like what I like on the shorts is where I'm getting at is when they have that underlining of like the tights and then the shorts like on the outside that are flowy.
Right.
I don't like it all tight because then I don't like people. I feel like insecure. Like I feel like people are looking at my fucking ass cheek line, and I feel like if I sweat, you could see it. So I like when it's like tight on the inside. You don't have to wear underwear, and then on the outside it's flowy. So it's like that two.
Right. I think that there's a huge market for like really good, tasteful, like simple, but like patterns on leggings and shorts, and just like compression tees and all the gear. Really, I've been journaling for like 10 years now, like 8 years now. Like I have journals for every year for at least 8 years.
Damn.
And like, you know, like some are more full than others, but like now, like, I mean, I'm so dialed in with it. It's like I couldn't imagine living my life and not taking like receipts down, like of everyone I meet, everything that I do, everything I consume, what happened, how the runs went, how like, you know, like I'm feeling with things. I mean, no, I mean like I like read memoirs all the time, read memoirs, biographies and all this stuff. Like I'm trying to create like a beautiful life. Like I'm studying and then I'm trying to write a memoir eventually myself or a biography.
So that would be helpful.
So that's why like I'm keeping a record of everything.
True.
Plus like, you know, if I have kids in the future or grandchildren,
or even if you die,
like,
dude.
Exactly.
Someone could literally get. I thought
people
about
can
that
relive
too.
that. Yeah, exactly. But
I think about that with videos, with pictures,
Right.
but writing is definitely more intimate.
It's
I think.
so intimate.
Yeah,
it's so intimate, and like
because
you
it's
know,
shit
like,
you don't want to really say sometimes.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah. No, I don't want that. Like,
and you
out
know,
in the
no
world.
one's gonna read that,
Right.
so you
Plus,
kind of get
like,
more vulnerable.
Like I get to dump like daily, like how I'm feeling, like.
They say that's a super good thing. Like I went to therapy
now I'm
one
not
time.
burdened, you know, like
Yeah.
with it.
Back to like the book, Atomic Habits. Literally, the last chapter that I just read yesterday said that you have to fall in love with the boring stuff.
Yeah,
like the successful
exactly.
people fall in love with the boring stuff. So stuff like that, like everything we're talking about. You know, it's to run every day, to be consistent every day.
I mean, it's boring. It's boring as hell, honestly. Like
it gets boring for coming and hanging out with me.
Absolutely.
And
no, it's a
doing my
blast.
little first time thing. I told you it was kind of fun. Like,
No, it's
we'll get
good.
the flow of it. This is one of
Yeah.
those things. Like I wanna, when I'm editing it, I'm sure I'm gonna text you and be like, bro, the fucking lighting, or like we weren't fucking.
No, whatever.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But it's one of those things where
No, in 6 months, like hit me up or whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
And we'll
not even 6 months, bro.
no,
That's too
whatever.
long.
No, but I'm saying for the podcast, you know, like
That's too long.
okay, fine.
We're gonna do another one.
All right.
And when it's nice out, I want to take this shit outside, be like sitting on a picnic.
Perfect.
Like totally different vibe. Like
Perfect.
who knows?
Yeah,
like
we'll set up the whole like
yeah,
you know, like
doesn't matter. Just shoot the shit. Like that's just like I just want to see where this can go. That's really all we got.
that's so funny.
Yeah.